political development coming from the northeast at this point in time, and that is from Manipur. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has tendered his resignation to State Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla. That is the big story that we have first broken on your channel, Northeast Live. Now, Biren Singh has been in the docks ever since the ethnic violence has gripped Manipur on the 3rd of May 2023. As we know, 250 people plus have died, and more than 60,000 people have been rendered homeless in this ethnic violence. And there has been sporadic incidents of violence, and the situation is not under control. And the assembly was supposed to have started. The assembly session was supposed to have started from tomorrow, where the opposition Congress, and the NPP were, in any case, supposed to bring a no confidence motion against the Biren Singh government. In view of this, there was a big to and fro of the Manipur BJP legislators to New Delhi and Imphal. Chief Minister Biren Singh himself having been to Imphal for twice in the last few days. And today, earlier in the day today, Biren Singh had met Union Home Minister Amit Shah in New Delhi, and then he flew back to Imphal. He arrived in Imphal at 4 o'clock, and arrived at his secretariat at 4:30. He had a huddle with his ministers and MLAs, and then drove to the Raj Bhavan, where he tendered his resignation to Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla. Now, in that resignation letter, he has put up several points, including he has urged the government to maintain the territorial integrity of Manipur. He has asked to crack down on narco-terrorism, as he said. He has asked about the free movement regime not to be revoked. He has want border fencing, so on and so forth. Several points he made in his resignation letter. But the big story at this point in time, we can confirm that the government has decided to keep the assembly in suspended animation. That means not totally dissolving the assembly. Now, what does it mean? Keeping the assembly in animated suspension means the assembly can be revived any point of time. So this means the question can be asked whether the government wants to revive the assembly and elect a new leader by removing Biren Singh. So that could be one of the possibilities. Otherwise, what happens is that the governor, now that Chief Minister Biren Singh has resigned, Governor Bhalla may send his recommendation to the president for imposition of president's rule, and then it will be up to the president to decide on whether or not to clamp president's rule. So technically, the governor is in charge at this point in time, although he may have asked Biren Singh to continue as caretaker chief minister. So this is a slight confusion whether he has asked the chief minister to continue as caretaker chief minister or already he has recommended imposition of president's rule. If that is so, we might get the notification as early as later today. So this is the flux. But what is a fact is that Chief Minister Biren Singh has tendered his resignation. He had gone there along with the Northeast in charge of the BJP, Sambit Patra, accompanied by several of the ministers and MLAs, and he has tendered his resignation around 5:45 this evening, which was broken first on your channel, Northeast Live. Now, at the end of the day, it has been a long haul that the center has given, the long rope that the center had given to N. Biren Singh to resolve the situation, to bring a semblance of normalcy in the state, but that had not come about. Ultimately, the center may have been forced to remove Biren Singh. He may have directed Biren Singh to rush to Imphal and tender his resignation. He must have got a clear directive from Union Home Minister Amit Shah, following which he drove straight to the Raj Bhavan and tendered his resignation. We also know, Nabarun, that several of the ministerial colleagues as well as MLAs were in some kind of a revolt mode against Biren Singh in the last couple of months. So that could be also one of the reasons. There could be internal pressure as well. But on the whole, the BJP had to act as far as Manipur is concerned, because in the last couple of assembly sessions, 10 of the Kuki Joe legislators, they have not been able to attend the assembly session for 1.5 years or more now. So this was a crisis situation, and the government had to take something decisive, and this has come about with the resignation of Chief Minister Biren Singh. Nabarun.
So Vasbir, as of now, we can say that there is no confirmation whether or not president's rule will be imposed. There are two possibilities now. One is the BJP immediately selects a new leader and replaces Biren Singh as the CM. And the possibility two, as you mentioned, is the governor can suggest for a president's rule. But there is no confirmation. Earlier reports were coming in that president's rule has been imposed. But let us clarify here. Yeah.
Nabarun, the greater probability is that president's rule is going to be imposed in Manipur because the very decision of the government of India to send former Home Secretary Ajay Kumar Bhalla as the new governor of Manipur, that was also a sudden development because Ajay Kumar Bhalla had retired from as the Home Secretary, Union Home Secretary only in August, and immediately thereafter, within 2 months or so, he has been appointed governor of Manipur. So the decision of the government to send Ajay Kumar Bhalla as the new governor of Manipur itself indicates that government wants different handling of the situation in Manipur, wants an experienced bureaucrat to handle the situation in Manipur. So if we look into that, if we take that into account, it is more likely that president's rule is going to be imposed in Manipur. So we have to wait and watch as to how things unfold at this moment. Just give me a minute's break. I've got a message on my phone. Maybe I'll be able to confirm. You carry on.
Absolutely.
You connect me in a moment.
Absolutely.
Let me check. I'll come back to you, Nabarun. Let me check what this message is.
Yes.
Hold on a bit.
Yes.
Hold on a
Yes.
bit.
Yes.
I'm checking. Yes.
Yes. In the meantime, we'll go to Lucky Boy Singh. We'll go to Lucky Boy Singh.
So I can hold on. I can confirm to you, Nabarun.
Yeah.
I can confirm to you, Nabarun. Now, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, president's rule has not been imposed in Manipur. This
Okay,
is the
breaking
big
news.
confirmation coming in.
Yeah, breaking news. President's rule has not been imposed in Manipur till now. President's rule not imposed yet
President's
in
rule, this
Manipur.
is the big breaking story. This is the big breaking story, Manipur. It has been now confirmed officially to me as I was speaking to you, Nabarun, that president's rule has not been imposed in Manipur. It has been, the chief minister has resigned, assembly has been kept in suspended animation, and the governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla has asked Chief Minister Biren Singh to continue as the caretaker chief minister. So now this increases the possibility of the BJP electing a new leader of the BJP legislature party, and there could be just a new chief minister in Manipur. That possibility has also now become bright because the BJP is not in charge, and the points person in Manipur, Sambit Patra, is at this point in time in Imphal, and there could be other BJP leaders who might land in Imphal, but Sambit Patra is already there in Imphal. And now that there is no PR, no president's rule, that we have got a confirmation from highly placed sources in the government of India that no president's rule has been imposed. President's rule has not been imposed in Manipur. The chief minister has resigned. The assembly has been kept in suspended animation. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla has asked Biren Singh to continue as the caretaker chief minister, increasing the possibility of the BJP going in for electing a new leader. That is the big possibility. Nabarun, things have slightly changed at this point in time.
Absolutely. There are also reports doing rounds, Vasbir, that Governor Ajay Bhalla may rush to Delhi tomorrow. We are yet to get any confirmation. Now, coming to Biren Singh's resignation again, Vasbir, there are a lot of factors. This is not the first time that Biren Singh, there were whispers of Biren Singh resigning. Remember July 1st, 2023, when he had written his resignation letter, it was in his hand. He was heading towards Raj Bhavan. He was stopped by the imams. He was stopped by the women. He had to go back. He decided not to. Then again, last year, October, November, there was again a rebellion of sorts when there is news reports doing rounds that as many as 19 MLAs had written a letter to Prime Minister Modi signed by 19 MLAs demanding that Biren Singh has to go, but he survived all that. But do you think a culmination of a lot of factors? First of all, Manipur is not yet normal. It is far from normal first. Secondly, Vasbir, also, there was a hearing last week in the Supreme Court about the audio tapes, the alleged audio tapes which had the CM's voice, and he is one of the accused in that, and all that has built up that pressure, probably leading to this.
Absolutely, Nabarun, you are right, because Biren Singh has been pushed to the wall because the government of India has already given Biren Singh a very long rope, allowing him to continue despite opposition from within the BJP legislature party, as well as the security situation being extremely volatile. So Biren Singh government, Biren Singh also had lost his credibility in the hills with allegations that he was a chief minister for the valley. This is an allegation. I'm not saying that that is true. This is an allegation by the cookies, and during the entire period, the fact remains that he has not been able to really go to the cookie heartland, which is Chorachandpur, Kangpokpi, and all those places. Now, Biren Singh has been pushed to the wall, and now the Supreme Court hearing asking for the forensic report on the voice sample, where he was accused of making insightful comments during the height of the peak of the violence. So all these things have really cornered Biren Singh, despite, of course, apart from, of course, the rebellion of sorts, as you said, from within the BJP legislature party. There were a lot of leaders in the wings, waiting in the wings to take over the leadership and come up with a new approach to restoring peace and normality in Manipur. That was not happening. And a lot of people were questioning as to why the union government has been taking so long in trying to restore normalcy in Manipur. 60,000 troops on the ground, Nabarun, more than 60,000 army, police, and paramilitary forces on the ground, and not able to tackle the situation. So this has been giving India, the country, a big question. A lot of questions are being asked as to why the government has not been able to deal with the situation. So Biren Singh was in a corner. He has been really cornered, and now his resignation has come about, and we have to wait and watch how things unfold in the next few days.
Do you think, Wasbir, yesterday's victory in the Delhi polls, in the historic victory of the BJP, after 27 years, the BJP is returning to power in Delhi. Politically, the BJP was in a far better position, in a strong position now to take this strong decision to make a change of leadership in Manipur. Do you think that could also be related somehow? Just a question.
Yes, I won't rule that out, because that is BJP has always been confident, but the Delhi victory after 27 years has given the BJP a renewed confidence. As it had perhaps made it more decisive to take a decision, because every time in Parliament you hear the opposition questioning the government on why is the Prime Minister silent on Manipur, why is nothing happening in Manipur, why is the government not been able to deal with Manipur. So these were the questions which the BJP has always faced, and now that they have won Delhi after 27 years with a decisive victory, wiping out the Aam Aadmi Party that was ruling for the last 10 years. I think the BJP was emboldened to come up with a very, very decisive action as far as the trouble spot in the country, that is Manipur.
Again, Vaspeer, this thing about N. Biren Singh's resignation, speculations about N. Biren Singh's resignation has been going on for around 1.5 years. What are the we have been discussing? What do you think are the key factors, 4 to 5 or 3 key factors that might have contributed that this time probably he was forced to step down? And of course, he has thanked the center. He has thanked the center for timely intervention, and he has also made certain requests which you just mentioned. But why were things different this time? Do you think the MLAs, the BJP MLAs, are clearly getting impatient now, and the leadership finally realized that?
No, you see, the Speaker of the Manipur Assembly, T.H. Satyabrata, had met Union Home Minister at least twice in the last fortnight. So why did the Legislative Assembly Speaker Satyabrata meet the Union Home Minister? And even before Biren Singh's visit to New Delhi, there were a lot of BJP leaders and ministers from the state and MLAs who were camping in New Delhi. Some of the ministers and MLAs have been camping for several months now in New Delhi. So now, a time has come when the government was virtually unable to function. If you are only working in the Imphal Valley and not being able to have a hold over the entire state, and 10 of your legislators are confined to the valley, and where the rest of your 10 of your legislators are confined to the hills, that is the Kuki Jo MLAs, and the rest of the MLAs are confined to the valley and the Naga-dominated areas. So that is not how a state can be governed. So when the part of your MLAs cannot attend the Legislative Assembly session in the state capital, I think that speaks a lot, volumes, about the state of security, state of law and order in the state. This despite the presence of 60,000 troops or more troops on the ground. So that is one of the reasons. And second reason is the internal revolt, internal dissension within the BJP legislature party, because there were several leaders waiting in the wings to take over that position of leader. They think some of the BJP leaders in the state think that there could be a fresh approach to deal with this cookie mete clash and bridge the divide. So then ultimately there was a pressure from within, due to which I have a feeling that the center was forced to react. And of course, the latest Supreme Court directive asking for the forensic report on Chief Minister Biren Singh's voice sample, where he was accused of having incited people against a community. That is the allegation. We are not at all sure whether the allegation is true, whether that voice was indeed that of the Chief Minister or not. That is the reason why Supreme Court has asked for the forensic reports about that controversial audio tape. So these are some of the factors that have led the central government maybe to have asked Biren Singh to go back to Imphal and tender his resignation to Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla, which he had done about an hour ago.
Absolutely, Basbir. And what we are learning is that the BJP is all set to address a press briefing in Imphal in a short while from now. Our correspondent Lucky Boy Singh is headed to that press conference. Possibly, we can expect some big announcement this evening itself. You never know.
Absolutely. We'll keep a close watch on that development, because the BJP legislature party might meet. They might even elect a new leader without wasting time. That can also happen. Or Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla might even send his recommendation for imposition of PR in the state. So anything can happen. We'll have to wait and watch. Picture will be hazy at this point in time. We'll get a clear picture in a little while from now.
Basbir, before I let you go, do you think the BJP leadership has been able to handle the situation well? There was always this speculation whether or not the BJP will be able to handle the Manipur political situation well. If Biren does resign, if he has to step down, will there be a counter rebellion within the party? But that doesn't seem to have happened well. He has resigned amicably, as we can see from the resignation letter. So yes, the central leadership has definitely, apparently, he has successfully persuaded him to step down probably.
Absolutely, because the way the resignation happened, he made a couple of hours ago, he was with Union Home Minister Amit Shah in New Delhi. Then he flew back to Imphal, had a huddle with his ministers and MLAs, rushes to Raj Bhavan, tenders his resignation. So this is very, very clear that he was given a clear directive by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, and even perhaps by the BJP President JP Nadda, Minister. So this could be one of the reasons why he can rush to the Raj Bhavan. So he must have got a clear directive, and that is the reason why this whole thing took place in haste suddenly. But that fact that there was something big going to happen in Manipur was very clear during the last 48 hours.